Welcome to Scholarship Guidance Center. I am Anil Rashi sir, and today's topic is 10th maths2 coordinate geometry 5.1 question number 3. We have already completed question number 2. Now see question number 3. In question number 3, see question is like this. Find the point on the x-axis which is equidistant from a minus 3 4 and b 1 minus 4. याचा अर्थ काय तर एक्स एक्सिस के ऊपर क्या है, एक पॉइंट है. पॉइंट ऑन एक्स एक्सिस, दैट इज वाई एक्सिस. दिस इज सपोज यूर एक्स एक्सिस एंड एक्स एक्सिस के ऊपर पॉइंट कौन सा है, पॉइंट इज पॉइंट ऑन द एक्स एक्सिस. सपोज दिस इज द पॉइंट ऑन द एक्स एक्सिस. एक्स एक्सिस से पॉइंट रहेगा तो एक्स कोऑर्डिनेट क्या रहेगा मालूम नहीं तो एक्स, एंड इट्स वाई कोऑर्डिनेट इज ऑलवेज 0. रिमेंबर, ओके. देन विच इज इक्विडिस्टेंट फ्रॉम, ये जो पॉइंट है दिस इज इक्विडिस्टेंट फ्रॉम ए, दिस पॉइंट ए एंड दिस पॉइंट बी. ओके, इक्विडिस्टेंस मीन्स that is equal distance from A and B. That means we can write distance B, suppose this is P, distance BP is equals to distance PA, and we have to equate this distance and we get the value of this x. Now see diagram. This is x axis, x dash, this is y axis, y dash, and this is your point P, that is xy, and coordinate of point P, it is on the x axis, therefore x coordinate is x, and see here it is y coordinate is how much 0, and a point is given, that is x1 y1 minus 3 4. Point B is given x2 y2, that is 1 and minus 4, and these two points are equidistant from the point P. That means we can write PA is equals to PB, PA is equals to PB. Then we have to use distance formula. What is your distance formula? X minus x1, here x minus x1 to the whole square plus y minus y1 to the whole square is equals to, here it is x minus x2 to the whole square plus y minus y2 to the whole square. हमने ऐसा क्यों लिया? बिकॉज these two points are equidistant from P, and therefore distance PA is equals to distance PB. Okay, distance PA and distance PB are congruent. Okay, I write here distance PA is equals to distance PB. You have to write in this way. Distance PA is equals to distance PB, and therefore by distance formula we have to write this formula. Okay, to write this, let P x0 be the point on x axis which is equidistant from a minus 3 4 and b 1 minus 4. Distance PA is equals to distance PB. Therefore by distance formula we have to write x minus minus 3 to the whole square plus 0 minus 4 to the whole square is equals to x minus 1 to the whole square plus 0 minus minus 4 to the whole square. Here this point P is x and 0, and therefore here x minus minus 3, here x minus minus 3 to the whole square plus this 0 minus 4 to the whole square. Okay, in this side here x minus 1, this x minus 1 to the whole square, and this is 0. Okay, 0 minus minus 4, minus minus 4, now minus minus plus x plus 3 to the whole square plus 0 minus 4 is minus 4 to the whole square is equals to x minus 1 as it is, 0 minus minus 4, minus minus, that is plus 4. Understood? Now squaring on both the sides. If I square on both the sides, this square root sign and this square root sign gets cancelled, and we get x plus 3 to the whole square plus 16 is equals to x minus 1 to the whole square plus 16. Now this is a square plus b square. A plus b, what is the formula? A square, okay, plus 2ab plus 2ab plus b square. A square plus 2ab plus b square. Now a square means x square plus 2ab means 2x into 3, 3 to the 6x plus 3 square is 9. Okay, now see here this 16 and this plus 16 get cancel. Why it is cancelled? Because plus 16 changes to here minus 16, and 16 minus 16 is 0. Now here see a square means x square minus 2ab, 2 into 1 into x, that is 2x, and minus 1 square is plus 1. नेगेटिव नंबर का स्क्वायर प्लस होता है, माइनस 1 स्क्वायर इज प्लस 1. देन here again this x square and this x square gets cancelled. We get minus 6x, okay, minus 6x plus 9 is equals to minus 2x plus 1. Now minus 2x changes here to plus 2x, that is we get 6x plus 2x, okay, is equals to 1, plus 9 changes to minus 9, okay, and 6 plus 2 is 8x is equals to 1 minus 9 is minus 8, okay, 8 gets cancelled and we get x is equals to minus 1. How 8 gets cancelled? Minus 8 divided by 8. Here one step is there, x is equals to, we have to write minus 8 divided by 8. 8 ones are 8, 8 ones are 8, that is x is equals to minus 1, and therefore which is the required point? That is x0, no? x0. You consider that point as x0. X means what? Minus 1, 0 is the required point. That is your last answer. The next one is verify that points P minus 2, 2, Q 2, 2 and R 2, 7 are the vertices of a right angle triangle. Here what is given? Right angle triangle. That means this type of triangle. And these three are vertices of right angle triangle. When these three are vertices of right angle triangle, whenever hypotenuse square is equals to sum of the squares of remaining two sides, okay, then we have to find out distance PQ, distance QR and distance PR, okay. Now see how to solve this. P minus 2, 2, we consider this as x1, y1, and Q2 minus 2, 2, x2, y2, and R2, 7, we consider they are x3, y3 be the vertices of a triangle, okay, right angle triangle. Suppose this is a right angle triangle. And distance PQ, how to find out distance PQ? That is x1 minus x2 or x2 minus x1, x1 minus x2 to the whole square plus and y1 minus y2 to the whole square. This is in under root, okay. Now distance PQ, see here, x1 is minus 2, x2 is 2 minus 2 minus 2 to the whole square plus y1 is 2, substitute the value, y1 is 2 minus y2 is 2, 2 minus 2 to the whole square, minus 2 minus 2 minus 4 to the whole square plus 2 minus 2 is 0 square and minus 4 square is 16 and under root of 16 is 4, and therefore distance PQ is 4 units, okay. Then we have to find out distance QR. Similarly find out distance QR. 2 minus 2 to the whole square plus 2 minus 7 to the whole square. 2 minus 2 is 0 square plus 2 minus 7 is minus 5 square. 0 square is 0, okay, 0 square is 0 and minus 5 square is 25, and therefore here under root 25, 0 plus 25 is 25 and square root of 25 is 5, and therefore distance QR is also 5 units. Similarly we can find out distance PR. Now see how to find out distance PR. See PR, PR, that is minus 2 minus 2, see here x1 minus x3 minus 2 minus 2 to the whole square plus 2 minus 7 to the whole square. See I write here minus 2 minus 2 to the whole square plus 2 minus 7 to the whole square under root of, okay. Now square root of minus 2 minus 2 is minus 4 to the whole square plus 2 minus 7 is minus 5 to the whole square. Minus 4 square is 16 and minus 5 square is 25 plus 25. 16 plus 25 is 41, and square root of 41 is possible? No, and therefore distance PR is equals to under root 41 units. Now see here distance PR is equals to under root 41 units, and therefore PR square, see here PR is equals to under root 41 units, and if I square this, PR square is equals to under root 41 to the whole square, and the square and square root sign gets cancelled and we get answer as 41, and therefore this PR square is equals to 41. This is suppose equation number 1, okay. Now see here PQ square plus QR square. In this triangle, right angle triangle, see this is P, Q and R. Now see here PQ square plus QR square. PQ is 4, 4 square plus QR is, this is 4, this is 5, 4 square plus 5 square, that is 16 plus 25, that is 41, and this 41 is equals to here PR square. That means sum of the squares of two sides is equals to hypotenuse square, and therefore PR square is equals to PQ square plus QR square, and therefore triangle PQR is a right angle triangle, that is by converse of Pythagoras theorem, from converse of Pythagoras theorem. Question number 5 is P2 minus 2, Q7 3, R11 minus 1 and S6 minus 6 are the vertices of parallelogram. Okay, now see, this is suppose parallel, that is quadrilateral. We have to prove that this is the parallelogram. Okay, quadrilateral P, Q, R, S. Now see, P is 2 minus 2. We have to let this P minus 2 minus 2 as x1 and y1. Okay, and Q7 3. Suppose this is x2 and y2. We consider this as x2 and this is y2. Then R, we have to consider this R as x3 and y3. Okay, R as x3 y3, and S is x4 and y4. We have to consider this S as x4 y4. Okay, now we know that diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. Bisect means this PM is equals to MR and SN is equals to NQ. Okay, we know this formula, but we have to prove that this is a parallelogram. That is not given. Okay, when we prove this, use the midpoint formula. What is the midpoint formula? X is equals to x1 plus x2 upon 2 and y is equals to y1 plus y2 upon 2. That is the midpoint formula. Suppose this n is the midpoint of PR, then 2 plus 11 upon 2 and minus 2 minus 1 upon 2. These are the coordinates of this midpoint n. But we have to prove that this m and n are the midpoint of segment PR and segment SQ. Then we say that this is a parallelogram. Okay, हा पॅरलेलोग्राम केव्हा होईल? जेव्हा हे PR चा एक मिड पॉइंट असेल आणि SQ चा एक मिड पॉइंट असेल. आपण जेव्हा प्रूव्ह करू तेव्हा. ओके, त्यासाठी काय करायचं? तर लेट M x1 y1 बी द मिड पॉइंट ऑफ डायगोनल PR चा आपण काय घेतला? x1 y1 काय घेतला? मिड पॉइंट घेतला. तर आता मिड पॉइंट फॉर्म्युला आपण कसं लिहू शकतो? x1 इज इक्वल्स टू 2 plus 11 upon 2. Is it right? And y1 is equals to minus 2 minus 1 upon 2. Then midpoint formula, x1 is equals to 2 plus 11 upon 2, y1 is equals to minus 2 minus 1 upon 2. 11 plus 2 is 13 by 2 and minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3 by 2. That is coordinates of point M are 13 by 2 and minus 3 by 2 is the midpoint of diagonal PR. आपण diagonal PR चा midpoint काढला. Okay, then we have to consider, suppose here N is the midpoint of diagonal SQ. N is the midpoint of कोणता तरी midpoint असणार ना, तो आपण N consider केला. N is the midpoint of diagonal SQ. Now see, N x2 y2 be the midpoint of diagonal SQ or QS, and by midpoint formula x2 is equals to 7 plus 6 by 2 and y2 is equals to 3 plus minus 6 by 2. See how it comes here. x1 is equals, x2 is equals to 6 plus 7 upon 2 and y2 is equals to minus 6 plus 3 upon 2. 6 plus 7 upon 2, 6 plus 7 upon 2 and 3 plus minus 6 upon 2. 7 plus 3, 6 is 13 by 2 and 3 minus 6 plus minus minus, no? 3 minus 6 is minus 3 upon 2. That means coordinates of this N 13 by 2 and minus 3 by 2 is the midpoint of diagonal QS. Now see, from first and second, midpoints of diagonal PR and diagonal QS is the same. If the midpoints are same, बघा दोन diagonal चे midpoint जर का same असतील याचा अर्थ काय, झिरो डायगोनल एकमेकांना काय करतायत, बायसेक्ट करतात. अँड देअरफॉर वी कॅन राईट diagonal PR and QS bisect each other. Okay, and therefore quadrilateral PQRS is a parallelogram. Why it is a parallelogram? A quadrilateral is a parallelogram if its diagonals bisect each other. 6. A minus 4 minus 7, B minus 1 2, C 8 5 and D 5 minus 4 are the vertices of rhombus ABCD. Okay, आता हे प्रूव्ह करायचं आहे. रोम्बसचे फॉर्म्युला हे काय, रोम्बसचे ऑल द फोर साइड्स आर कॉन्ग्रेंट. देअरफॉर वी हॅव टू फाइंड आउट फर्स्ट डिस्टन्स AB, देन डिस्टन्स BC, डिस्टन्स CD. ओके, हाउ टू फाइंड आउट डिस्टन्स AB? फर्स्ट कन्सिडर दिस A as x1 y1, B as x2 y2, C as x3 y3 and D as x4 y4. Consider in this way here. A B C D x1 y1 x3 y3 x2 y2 तुमच्या मनाने काही पण घ्या. ओके, हाउ टू फाइंड आउट डिस्टन्स AB? x1 minus x3 up square plus y1 minus y3 to the whole square under root. Okay, how to use distance formula here? minus 4 minus 1 here, minus 4 minus 1 to the whole square, minus 4 minus minus 1 because minus sign is there, and minus 7 minus 2 to the whole square. Now minus minus plus, that is minus 4 plus 1, minus 4 plus 1 is minus 3 to the whole square plus minus 7 minus 2 is minus 9 to the whole square. Now minus 3 square is plus 9, minus 9 square is plus 81 and 81 plus 9 is 90, that is under root 90 unit, that is distance AB. Similarly find out distance BC. Okay, yourself find out distance BC. See in this way, that is also under root 90 units. Similarly find out distance CD, that is also under root 90 units. Similarly find out distance AD yourself. How to find out AD here? AD minus 4 minus 5 to the whole square, minus 7 minus minus 4 to the whole square, distance AD. Okay, minus 7 minus minus 4 to the whole square, minus 4 minus 5 minus 9, this is minus 7 minus minus plus 4 and therefore it is minus 7 plus 4 is minus 3 square. Same way it is under root 90 units, that means all the four sides are congruent, that is this AB is equals to BC is equals to CD is equals to AD from 1 2 3 4, and therefore quadrilateral ABCD is a rhombus because its all sides are congruent. Question 7. Find x if distance between point LX7 and M115 is 10. Very easy, distance is given. Distance means difference between these 2 points. Okay, that is by distance formula x1 minus x2 upon to the whole square plus y1 minus y2 to the whole square. Consider this point L as x1 y1 and M as x2 y2. Okay, write in this way, L tends to x1 y1 and M tends to x2 y2. Write yourself and then use distance formula. How to use distance formula here? X minus 1 x1 minus x2 x minus 1 to the whole square and plus 7 minus 15 to the whole square. Okay, now x minus 1, is it possible? No. This is a minus b to the whole square. What is the formula for a minus b? A square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay, now see here, 7 minus 15 is minus 8 to the whole square. Now a, first we have to square on both the sides. Squaring both the sides we get 10 square is 100 and the square root sign gets cancelled, that is x minus 1 to the whole square plus 8 square is 64. Use this formula, a minus b to the whole square is equals to a square minus 2ab plus b square, and we get here 100 as it is. Okay, 100, this plus 64 changes to here minus 64 here, plus 64 changes to minus 64, and a square means x square. Okay, or very easy method, 100 minus 64 is 36, and this is x minus 1 to the whole square. We have to take square roots on both the sides, therefore x minus 1 is equals to 36 का square root plus minus 6. Okay, we have to take 1 time plus 6 and 1 time minus 6, very easy. Don't use that formula a minus b to the whole square. This is the very easy method. X minus 1 is equals to plus 6 or x minus 1 is equals to minus 6. Then x is equals to 6 minus 1 changes to plus 1, or x is equals to minus 6 minus 1 changes to plus 1, and this is 6 plus 1 is 7, minus 6 plus 1 is minus 5, and therefore value of x is either it is 7 or minus 5. Question is, show that the points A12, B16 and C1 plus 2 root 3 4 are the vertices of equilateral triangle. Now see what is equilateral triangle, or the three sides are congruent. We have to prove that distance between these three sides is same. Okay. Now see how to solve. A12, B16 and C1 plus 2 root 3 4 be the vertices of triangle, and we have to prove that that is equilateral triangle. Now see, by using distance formula, how to find out distance AB. 1 minus 1 to the whole square plus 2 minus 6 to the whole square under root. Okay, under root 1 minus 1 to the whole square plus 2 minus 6 whole square. 1 minus 1 is 0 square. 2 minus 6, greater number minus smaller number, that is 6 minus 2 is 4, sign of greater number minus 4 to the whole square. 0 square is 0, minus 4 square is 16, and this comes to be equals to under root 16, and 16 का square root कितना आता है 4, and therefore distance AB is 4 units. Now we have to find out distance BC. Here how to find out distance BC? 1 minus, here 1 minus 1 plus 2 root 3, okay, and 6 minus 4. I write here 1 minus, or take in this way, x2 minus x1 upon, sorry, here x2 minus x1 to the whole square plus y2 minus y1 to the whole square, that is 1 plus 2 root 3 minus 1 to the whole square. I write here 1 plus 2 root 3 under root 1 plus 2 root 3 minus 1 to the whole square, and secondly here y2 minus y1, that is 4 minus 6. Okay, I write here 4 minus 6 to the whole square. Now here plus 1 minus 1 gets cancelled, and 2 root 3 to the whole square plus 4 minus 6, greater number minus smaller number, sign of greater number. 6 minus 4 is 2, sign of 6 is minus 2, and therefore it is minus 2 square. Now here 2 square is, first here 2 square is 4, and root 3 square is 3, and therefore 4 3s are, it is 12, and therefore I write here 12. Minus 2 square is plus 4, 12 plus 4 is 16, and square root of 16 is 4, and therefore your BC is also 4 units. Now we have to find out AC. How to find out AC is here. AC is 1 plus 2 root 3 minus 1 to the whole square, and 4 minus 2 to the whole square. Now here 1 under root, AC is equals to under root 1 plus 2 root 3 minus 1 to the whole square plus 4 minus 2 to the whole square. Now plus 1 minus 1 gets cancelled, this plus 1 minus 1 gets cancelled, we get 2 root 3 to the whole square plus 4 minus 2 is 2 square. Now 2 square is again 4, root 3 square is 3, and that is 4 3s are 12, okay, plus 2 square is 4, 12 plus 4 is 16 under root 16, and 16 का square root कितना आता है 4, and therefore distance AC is also 4. Now see from first, second, third, AB is equals to BC is equals to AC, and if all three sides are congruent, then that quadrilateral is an equilateral triangle. Okay, all three sides are congruent, therefore it is equilateral triangle. And this ends your exercise 5. Practice set 5.1.